SEGA recently revealed that Sonic X Shadow Generations will be a launch title for Nintendo Switch 2. Compared to the original Nintendo Switch version of the game, the Switch 2 version will have a higher resolution and frame rate. Sounds great, right? Well, there's a catch. A couple, actually. And honestly, this all seems to be a pretty anti-consumer and greedy decision from SEGA. Exhibit A, game key cards. This was something that was detailed alongside the full reveal of the Nintendo Switch 2 earlier this month. For those who don't know, publishers can opt to put their games on these game key cards as opposed to normal game cards. These key cards practically just contain a license to download the digital version of the game. There's nothing on these cards besides something that tells the console that you can download and play the game. And I for one don't think there is any advantage to this. People have been bringing up how game key cards practically let you trade in and easily share digital games, and it's like, yeah, I guess, but why would I want that? I would rather be able to trade in and share physical games, so my friend won't have to download the game and take up storage on the console. It's also terrible for game preservation, as again, there's nothing on these cartridges. So when the servers eventually close years down the line, these cards will be useless. It's just terrible. I don't like them. And it's baffling to me how Sonic X Shadow Generations along with other SEGA games are going to be on a game key card as opposed to a normal game card. Why? Sonic X Shadow Generations is not a large game. It fits just fine on a Switch 1 game cartridge. Switch 2 game cartridges can store up to 64 gigabytes, but this game is nowhere near that size. I understand that it's cheaper to just put it on a key card, but at this point, is there even a reason to have a physical copy of the game? Just download it digitally. I'm just saying, if Cyberpunk can fit on a normal cartridge, then there's no reason why Sonic can't. Oh, but that's not nearly as bad as this next thing. Exhibit B. There's going to be no upgrade path for this game, meaning that if you already own Sonic X Shadow Generations on Nintendo Switch, then you have to cough up another $50 to experience it on Switch 2 in 60 FPS. Is there a reason for this? Yeah, actually, SEGA just wants money. Literally. Nintendo has made it very clear that there are a couple of methods for this sort of thing with Switch 2. We have the Switch 2 Edition upgrades, which lets you upgrade your Switch 1 games with higher frame rates and resolution, along with some extra content for 10 to 20 bucks. I still think that's a little high, but at least you don't have to buy the whole game again. And if there's no new content being offered in the game, then Nintendo is just going to give them out for free in software updates. There is no reason why Sonic X Shadow Generations shouldn't have a free Switch 2 upgrade. I just think it's kind of funny how a lot of people have recently been trashing Mario Kart World and calling Nintendo greedy with its pricing, and rightfully so, but then they say, go buy Sonic Racing Crossworlds instead and don't support greed, as if SEGA isn't anti-consumer themselves. This is the same SEGA that pushes out buggy, unfinished remasters of games with shitty Day 1 Deluxe DLC. The same SEGA that locked the ability to view the islands in Sonic Origins behind a paywall. The same SEGA that's constantly pushing this digital deluxe content, even when the game's release date and price hasn't been announced yet. And the same SEGA that's making you buy older games on Switch 2 for full price, even when you already own the game on Switch 1. I really do not see a single possible reason why they're doing this, besides the fact that they just want your money. It's greedy and anti-consumer, and we should stop acting like SEGA is completely innocent when it comes to this sort of thing. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about in this short video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.